How's it going, wonderful people? We're going to go over the Romanian deadlift with the single leg and using an A-B stance. So it sounds pretty complex and profound, but I'll explain it. All right. So remember, the Romanian deadlift, you're slightly bending the knees, very slightly. You're not squatting them down or bending them completely. Slight bend, focusing on the hips going back. So the knees can bend a little bit and the hips go back. That's the Romanian deadlift. We're going to do single leg, so it's one leg at a time, but instead of trying to maintain that awkward balance, you're going to keep an A-B stance, which just means that you're going to put one foot behind another. How far back really depends on, your body and everything, but generally speaking, you're going to be able to put it right at the heel. Not behind one another, but right at the side at the end of the heel. I'm standing here sideways, feet side by side. My left leg is going to go back till my toes are right behind my heel. I'm not standing in the middle. I'm leaning on the foot that's on the ground, and the back foot heel comes off the ground. Keep that leg bent. We're going to use the weight on the same leg that's planted firmly on the ground. You can do the opposite. You can do both arms, but right now we're doing single arm, single leg Romanian deadlift with an A-B stance. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend that front foot. So you want to make sure that this knee is slightly bent. You're going to push those hips back, and the weight, so almost the top of the kettlebell, should come to at least midway through the shin. Let me explain how that kind of looks like. The kettlebell, when you start it, you want to make sure you start with the kettlebell almost right by your ankle or right in front of your ankle. Here's why. Because your pressure, your pivot point, or the way where you stabilize your body is right at the ankle. So you don't want it too far ahead because that's going to change the pressure on your back. You want to make sure that the pressure is nice on the hips. Okay, so you breathe in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. This back foot is for support. You can bring it out to the side a little bit more, wherever you feel comfortable, however you keep your balance and stability. But those hips need to come back. Your back needs to be straight, not curved, straight, and you're only bending at the hips. Now, you might notice that you only feel comfortable going as far down as your palm right below the knee. That's okay. It's okay to work with different ranges of motion. Ultimately, you do want to get to the point where you can come as far down as midway through the shin and hips forward. That's how you do the A-B stance with the kettlebell.